Hey guys.
And
What the fuck? Okay, you're saying, hey, what the hell? What the fuck is this? Yes. Have you heard the news? It was about what's happening to you too.
yeah, now
Yes.
we're paranoid to upload any more rant videos.
Well, without unlisting them.
We're going to unlist them if we upload any more rant videos.
So, why is this? Okay, so this isn't a rant.
By the way, this is a top 5 element combinations in My Singing Monsters that make no sense.
I think we just list them off naturally. Did you turn on the computer?
No, you know it's not even a top 5.
It's
We're just gonna talk about some element combinations.
Makes
that don't
zero
make
fucking
any
sense.
First, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The only ethereal monster I cannot understand. Dragon.
You know,
This
the
guy
one he
is
doesn't
my
like.
least favorite ethereal.
And he has one of the most confusing elements. Poison.
and mechanical.
Yeah.
Mechanical.
Okay, so
All of the others look mechanical. Reaper with a mech suit. Maybe a lot of them play astronaut who Devilfish has wooden arm. Has a clockwork machine. He's another modified pistol. And Evacuately is Puffs. Is a cyborg. Seriously.
But
Dragon.
What's their explanation?
It's a Chinese dragon with symbols. How does this look? How is this mechanical?
And this is why mechanical should be called metal.
And this is why the mechanical element should be called the metal element.
Since, well, symbols are metal.
Symbols
They don't know shit.
Not robots. I think there are programs that make symbol noises, but by that logic, there are also programs that make
Stomping
Make
noise.
stomping noises. Also programs that make bass noises. Programs that make pretty much any instrument noise you could think of.
That Trigon makes zero fucking sense.
By that logic, every instrumental monster in the game would be mechanical.
Oh, next up, Reptile. Kinda repetitive.
We have Reptile.
Okay, the element.
Who's fires, okay.
Hey, that's the gimmick.
Earth, okay. And plants.
What the fuck?
He's a plant.
The fucking plant element.
By the way, what I was doing was going to Downfire's wiki page so I can make sure I get these element combinations and read these right. Because I don't remember a lot of the element combinations in Downfire. I remember all the double elements and quad elements and Candelabra, but I have a hard time remembering some of the triple elements.
And Reptile, why plant? And this thing looks more,
You know how I found out this guy's plant?
how?
Listening to Strange 29's Jungle Island, and I realized nobody pointed out that Reptile was a plant element, and I went to the wiki page to make shit to prove them, and I was like, wait, it is plant element?
It makes zero fucking sense. Yeah, remember Jungle Island we used in an unrelated video to this?
He's a plant element monster. Oh, also I got a rare box. Show him. You guys probably know it. And also there's my Schmoochel. Just showing you. Yeah, I have a complete gold island.
And that's why I decided to use it for the song.
So after, I just got rid of Roblox like an hour ago. So you're the first people, you're pretty much the first people ever to know or anyone from that Jungle Island to hear of the island.
Okay, and another element that makes zero sense?
Oh boy. We got something juicy for you.
How about
This time
Shrub and Octopus?
This time, Shrub and Octopus.
It looks like they're elements to switch.
I mean, I get the Shrub doesn't. I get the Octopus made it sounds better on Cold Island than Shrub. And Shrub sounds better on Earth Island than Octopus. But Still, that doesn't give you the right to make their elements confusing.
Well, I can understand the water part of Arctic as well.
I can kind of understand Octopus since he's an octopus.
But
He still looks like petrified wood. And Shrub, he sprays saliva, which is a liquid.
Water.
There's nothing here that really screams earth element about him.
Yeah.
Heck, I was shocked when I found out that the Shrub was plant earth and the Octopus was plant water. I could never remember that.
Also, his rare counterpart looks more like a water element than anything.
Yeah, Shrub's rare counterpart at least resembles a water. Even more, it looks
because it has that Kudare hair.
At least an octopus looks more like an earth element. Seriously. Okay, to be fair, Octopus's rare counterpart looks like a heavy plant element monster.
And it's a piece of shit.
And it looks funny.
Okay, so what about some more?
Let's cover one. I don't know a lot of you really take time to consider Kongle.
Okay. Cole. Check.
Cole. Yes, he's fuzzy. Air. Yeah. His rare counterpart has wings. But water.
What the fuck?
Why is Kongle a water element monster?
Shouldn't it be
Heck, I should know this because Kongle is my monster Zona, pretty much.
Good one. And what would the other element be instead?
My suggestion: make Kongle a plant element instead of a water.
Well, sure.
And that would replace the current monster with that combination, Sponge. But Sponge, I wouldn't personally get mad at Sponge on Air Island and Kongle on Water Island. In fact, Kongle actually fits pretty well in Water Island.
Also,
no wait, not Water. What? Yeah. Which monster can we have that? Which monster already has that combination? Air, cold, and Air, cold, and
guys.
Air, cold, and vent. It's Stumpies.
Yeah.
They'd still both be. That would just put Kongle on Earth Island and Stumpies on Air Island. Which isn't awful. But I can see why they didn't do that because Stumpies definitely look like a bit dominant.
Yeah.
You know, it bounces on plant structure. It bounces on mushrooms with stumps.
So that makes sense. Let's see, any more elements? So there's probably any more. So we're gonna look up.
What is the Dawn of Fire?
It has plenty of confusing. For example,
we're recording the video, Mom.
Sorry, our mom just. Okay, that's embarrassing.
So the monster whose elements don't make sense. Okay. Alright. Fire. It's tribal. Plant. Wooden helmet. Amagri coloration. Air. Loud bellowing voice. You know that much. And cold. Why cold and not water?
Paint is not fuzzy at all.
However, this does contribute to my theory of a third game. Because Yelmet definitely fits more on Earth Island than he does on Fire Island. He definitely fits on. Because Yelmet definitely fits on Earth Island. And Cold Island. So yeah, Helmet
element he should have had?
He should have had the water element.
Because, well, look.
He's a blob.
He's a freaking
He looks like a blob. Either way, he looks aquatic. He definitely looks slimy.
It makes zero fucking sense.
He does not look like a land creature. Heck, the real life animal I can compare him the closest to is a dolphin.
Yeah! A fucking
This guy
dolphin.
resembles a dolphin. Let's see that one. The tiny fins, the blue coloration on the torso. Oh, the body shape. Yeah, this guy's based on the dolphin. Bet you didn't know that one. And yet he's not a water element.
Yep.
So, also, let me tell you guys something I'm proud of. The fact that Flumox's element combination makes perfect sense.
For you, poke me, Flumox.
So, alright, Flumox is the 4 real-life spiritual elements. Water, fire, air, and earth. Water, fire, air, and earth. Which is Flumox's element combination. It makes sense. It's very in tune with the elements are controlled spread. New monsters. Alright, another one that doesn't make sense is Ziggurat.
Okay, what are his elements?
Ziggurat is cold, okay? Fire, he kind of looks like Coach Crab, and
what? That is... Crab is literally a fucking... A crab is literally something you
not
see
like
like...
the fact that the cold element doesn't make a lot of sense either.
Or since, well, where do you find crabs?
In the ocean. The ocean is average temperature. I mean, okay, technically I can see how both the fire and cold elements cancel each other out. But by that logic, he would literally be a noggin in the first year. And Bostis wouldn't exist at all.
Yeah.
So, next up, we have Ruditude.
Okay.
For the longest time.
It's actually one of his favorite monsters.
For the longest time, I thought that this guy was plant, air, and fire. But no, that is the combination. And that happens to be the combination for bar. But this guy is plant, fire, and water.
What?
Wait, Ruditude. Water? He's based on petrified wood. Even more so than Incubus. You know, hyperly dry wood. Earth. And yet he has the water element. Which is literally the opposite of dry.
That is the complete fucking opposite.
I mean, I get that he has like these scars in his adult form that kind of resemble gills. But what the fuck? Why is this guy water element?
Did you have any more?
Yes.
We have a bunch more.
Next, Sousa. Sousa is cold, like Pom-Pom. Fire, because S-tubas are made by melted brass at a high temperature, or Sousaphone. And plant. Another monster that has a plant element when it makes no sense. Seriously. In what world would a big fluffy creature carry a feathery blue lady carry a tuba be considered a plant? Seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, instead, This is another monster that would have made. This is a monster that would have made sense as air cold fire. Because then it would have had two elements of power. However, the actual air cold and fire monster is Wallaby. At least that one makes a little sense.
But
fire because well, it's a little monster. Cold because it's fluffy, and air because it has the birds like it's a
yeah.
But now let's talk about one of the few two elements. Another two element that comes to element numbers. How about we bring up no. This one is a different case. Instead, similar to Yelmet, this is a monster that has an element that doesn't make sense instead of an element that. No, this one is implied to have a certain element via its bio, yet has a completely different element. The monster I'm talking about is one of Noah's favorites, Bogart. Bogart is plant and Earth. Wait, what did he say? He's saying he's not Earth? Well, his bio says he stands in mud. He's plant. Yeah, because plants absorb nutrients from the mud. Yeah, that makes.
What the fuck?
But why couldn't he have been a foil? Don't question your logic. Okay. Okay then. Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck?
And anyways, on to the next one. Actually, is an example of another quantum element that doesn't make sense. First off, I am aware that this monster was introduced in the first game, and therefore does not have the fire element, but greatly resembles a fire element monster. That monster is Rift.
Yeah.
Rift's normal combination is air, earth, water, and cold. But now some fans are saying that Rift used to be a fire element because of its orange color scheme and flaming looking hair. And the fact that the guitars are instruments that often use the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is still highly unlikely.
Since if Rift wasn't originally,
I mean, not to mention Drumpler and Kong will also kind of look like fire element monsters. Yet Drumpler's already in Zone of Fire and it's still playing Earth and Cold. So, yeah. Anyways, so let's go on to another ethereal that doesn't make a lot of sense.
what was it?
Another ethereal that I find not to make much sense in context would be the monster that happens to be known as Fung Prey.
Okay then. What is it?
Poisoning crystal.
I can understand the poison thing. Mushroom.
I understand the poison thing. A lot of mushrooms are poisonous, and he looks like praying mantis, which is a bug. And bugs have the poison element from multiple times in this game.
But crystal. What the flying fuck?
You know, there's one thing I can actually understand with this guy being crystal. One, because they don't have any other combination to give him. Never mind Dragon, they wouldn't affect the element combinations of any other monster, because if they made mechanical metal, they actually had an excuse this time. Okay, you know, the whole, the fact that his mushroom glows like a crystal.
Yeah.
Has no pieces. Also, another element combination I find it makes sense is Scups.
Oh, this thing.
Scups is an air, water, and earth. Earth.
Fucking Earth!
Earth!
Which makes...
What?
You know what
By my logic, since Quibble has a stone keyboard, it should be this one should be air, water, and earth. That would just remove Quibble from Cold Island and put.
Quibbles are 2 elements.
That would remove Quibble from Cold Island.
Yeah.
And instead put Scups in his place.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes... This combination makes 0 fucking sense.
Now, for all of the single elements, and I mean all of them, their element combination makes perfect sense. Noggin, he's a rock, and he's earth element. Mammoth is fuzzy, and he's cold element. Toe Jammer is a liquid blob, and he's water element.
And Potbelly is literally a plant.
And he's plant element. And Tweedle is a bird as element. Now, you may be wondering where I'm going with this, and Kana is fire and earth. Wait. But she's a single element. She's a volcano, and... What? What?
What is this?
What?